Hi, I'm Irving. Welcome to Kato and... not Kato. The Green Hornet is in a hurry.
Faster, Kato. Prince Repeal's plane should be landing about now. If he gets there before we do, he's a dead man.
Prince Repeal? What does he repeal? Several people are at the airport to meet his plane. Including the bad guys. You can tell by the music.
Oh, Miss Prescott.
Good evening, Mr. Bakary.
His Highness will be overjoyed to find you here, to meet him. His plane just landed. We should confer soon about the arrangements for the wedding.
He's coming here to repeal his engagement tour. Wait, that's not it. His name is Raphael, and he's prince of some country that names people Raphael. The plane arrives, the prince exits, and the happy couple are reunited. And your next question is... Your next question is...
Let's get out of here.
Your next question is... Your next question is, or should be, what's he doing? We head off to the theme before we find out if she asked. So where is the prince from? He's from there. Inside, Reid and Scanlon are explaining to the prince that there was an attempt on his life, but the Green Hornet stopped it.
I have political enemies, of course. What head of state doesn't? But even if the incident at the airport last night involved an assassination attempt, I'm perfectly safe here in the consulate.
I'm not so sure. There is a reception here tonight in your honor.
But Mr. Reid, attendance is by invitation only.
Invitations have been known to fall into the wrong hands, Mr. Bakir.
And assassins aren't known for using the front door. At the reception, the prince and the future princess are doing their best to mingle when all they really want is to be alone.
Excuse me, miss. You're wanted on the telephone. I was told to say it was urgent.
Urgent?
You can take it in the library, miss.
Thank you. Will you excuse me, darling? Thank you.
Since they say it's urgent, I'm surprised somebody didn't ask who it was. It might have been a good idea.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
It might have thrown things off just enough to prevent that. Britt Reid arrives and the prince says, "Let's find Janet and have a quiet drink, just the three of us, since Britt's family and Janet's are old friends."
That's strange. I wonder where she is. What is that odor?
Chloroform.
Reid goes to find Scanlon.
Yes? Speaking.
Excuse me, Frank. What do we...
Excuse me. What is it? Trouble?
Yes. Yes, I understand.
He has 48 hours to return to Kahara and abdicate his throne, or Janet dies. Britt and Frank try to explain that they have to keep her alive until they get what they want, so time is on his side, not theirs. Give them what they want and they'll kill her anyway. The best way to keep her alive is to stall them. He doesn't buy it and says, "Have my plane ready in 2 hours." Later, the prince and his entourage get in their car and head for the airport. They don't get there. The Hornet and Kato grab the prince and take him to the secret room in Britt Reid's house.
You've been kidnapped. Technically.
I don't understand. Last night you saved my life. Or so I'm told. And tonight, this.
It's simple, Your Highness. I couldn't let you deprive me of the opportunity to make $25,000.
Is that the ransom you're asking for me?
No. That's the price for the rescue of Janet Prescott.
He thinks he knows where she's being held, but it's going to be difficult to get to her. Meanwhile, the prince will have to stay where he is for a couple of days. Upstairs, Scanlon is ballistic.
Frank, there were 25 policemen on guard outside the consulate last night. Haven't you wondered how the kidnappers got her out without somebody seeing something suspicious?
Well?
Come on, Frank, you can put that together. You're a lot better at this than those hacks over in Gotham City.
They didn't take her outside the consulate. After they chloroformed her, they took her somewhere inside the consulate.
Are you suggesting that Abu Bakr and Colonel Sarajak are behind Janet Prescott's kidnapping?
Yes, I am. I've already contacted them. The Green Hornet has an appointment with them tonight.
Oh?
To collect a prince's ransom.
They load the blindfolded prince into the Black Beauty and take off. On the way, the Green Hornet lays out his plan to rescue Janet and says, I could use your help. Can I count on it? The prince says, Janet is all that matters, so yes, you can count on my help. They're cleared through the consulate gate, which pretty well verifies Britt's idea about who kidnapped Janet.
Is that the money? This is the way I like to do business. Quickly and to the point.
When do we get him?
I told you on the telephone. Within an hour after the payment of the ransom money. As soon as I'm clear of these embassy grounds, I'll tell you where you can find His Highness.
They take the money and head out.
Get me the main gate. This is Colonel Sarajek. The Green Hornet has just left. Make certain he is in his car when it leaves.
He's been watching the show. It's the Green Prince. Amazing how much anybody looks like the Green Hornet in a green mask and a hat, isn't it? Meanwhile, the actual Green Hornet has found a way into the consulate. He contacts Kato and the prince says, I remember one of those guys mentioning a wine cellar. Is that a likely place to keep her? This is television. It's required.
What was that noise? I don't know, Your Excellency. Well, find out.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you. You all right?
Yes.
Let's go.
Back there.
Better hope the wine cellar has a back door, or have Kato make one quick. Close enough. She gets out, but he doesn't. Now he's fighting 4 guys at once.
Now, Mr. Hornet, we'll see who you really are.
We are 22 episodes in, and this is only the second time somebody's thought of that. In the epilogue, we've had a lovely wedding. Since his whole staff is under arrest, the prince sort of prevailed on Britt Reid to be his best man.
There is only one thing I could wish for on this happiest day of my life.
What's that?
That after what he did for me, the Green Hornet could be here.
Well, maybe he is. In spirit, I mean.
Or in a suit. If this goes into official reports, it should go a long way toward improving the Green Hornet's reputation as a good guy. He probably doesn't want that because his status as a wanted criminal is what lets him move among the bad guys freely. They think he's one of them and never suspect he's working with the DA, so he might want to be careful about the good deeds. It's bad for his image. Until next time.